Low red, keep track red.
During spring training, there's an awful lot of stuff that goes on. Strategy, and in this case, pickoff moves. It's a very important part of the game, as well as hitting, fielding, and throwing. And I think this is an opportunity for infielders, runners, pitchers, everybody alike to work on pickoff moves. And there was a situation today, very benign, pickoff play at first base, the Angels against Colorado. You had a left-handed pitcher, throws over to first, well-executed first baseman, throws out the runner. But I started thinking about, not only is this a pitcher to first base, and yes, there's some throws and some tags, but I think about the unique aspect of when a pitcher and a pitching staff has a lot going on here with the middle infield as far as pickoff plays.
Yes.
Orlando Cabrera,
Yes.
you've had a lot, you've seen a lot, and I want to say about what you were talking about earlier about how many pickoff plays are in spring training.
Yeah, in the spring training, they look funny. They look like why they're throwing the second base. They only doing it because of the scouts. They want the scout to know that they have that play.
So that's just a regular pickoff play.
That's just
for
a regular,
scout.
yes.
Barry Zito, another pickoff play.
There's no reason why they're throwing the second base, but they're doing it so the scout write it down and tell the team, watch out, they have this play.
I noticed that one right there, Orlando. That was almost a timing play where the pitcher, not even looking at second base, realized, bam, we have this thing set. He's looking at home, turns around, spins, and throws.
That means that sign comes from the bench.
Now, there's several different ways I know as a base runner because they were always attempting to pick me off, and I was always being a buffoon out here. So I know there's all different sorts of plays. What are those plays?
Well, first of all, you've been in a lot of plays. Obviously, middle infielder,
Yes.
played a long career.
Yes.
But
And I love it, too. I love pickoff.
It's fun, right? This part of the game. But you were part of a play that you were able to pull here at the network in 1999. Javier Vasquez was on the mound. Chris Widger was behind home plate. You were at shortstop at Wrigley.
Shortstop, yeah, Wrigley Field. We got the pitcher in second base. We just give the signs to us. They wait for me. I break to second base. We just give the sign to Javi, and he spin around. You see with the glove right there, giving the sign to Javi. I break to second base. He throw the ball, and I make the tag right there.
Little tricksters. I knew. I always heard about the timing play where the catcher's calling it. But that call, what, does it come from the bench?
From the bench. That was Felipe Alu's favorite play.
All right, let's kind of reenact this. But I know, Burnsy, you're a better base runner than you're saying that being a buffoon.
Well, I say that, Al, I say that in the sense that I was always trying to disrupt the timing of what was going on there. And at the same time, with one out especially, I was always trying to get a timing on the pitcher to try to get a break to be able to steal third base. So as much of a quote-unquote buffoon as I was, really it was all an attempt to steal third base.
All right, let's give it a shot, because a lot of times the runner's second, everybody thinks about the pickoff at first.
So we have
very important at second base.
You want to have the timing, or you want to have the deal?
Well, let's do a timing play. So
play.
we'll do similar to what we just saw with Widger. You have a sign. The sign has to be communicated. It has to be the same. You got eye contact. We're going to do a pull of the glove here, or the shirt.
Yes.
You want to make sure what? Third base coach isn't seeing it.
Doesn't see me. I look at you. We make eye contact.
Eye contact, I confirm it.
Yes.
Which means the timing is after I get my sign and I look to second base, as soon as I look at home, there's a cadence. 1/1000, 2/1000. When I turn, that timing is perfect. Middle infielder, Orlando Cabrera, what's the timing play for you, seconds-wise?
Well, the thing is, you and I have to be in the same page. I need to know that you like to throw the second base, that you want to be out of this inning. Even though it's 2 hours, you concentrate on the hitter. We can get this guy out, and we can go to we can go hit. So for me, it's like you say, exactly, just 2 seconds. Wait for you, and then I break.
And then
you know I'm going to be there.
Okay. How about a daylight play? What's a daylight play?
Okay, daylight play is when the base runner is taking too much. And I know you see that gap.
Right there, automatically,
this is a great angle. Right there. This is a great gap. We have to make eye contact, and then I go.
So the daylight is that you as a shortstop is in between Eric Burns, the runner, and the base.
Yes.
That's my daylight.
Yes.
Okay, there's another daylight, too, where you'd be in normal position, and you go, and soon as you now are on the left side of Eric, I spin and turn.
Yes.
So get in your normal position. So right now, the runner, now what's happening right now, Burnsy? What's your third base coach saying?
You're okay.
Right,
You're okay. And then I go.
And then as soon as I see that glove. That gets him.
So the daylight, to clarify this, because I was kind of learning here, the daylight is when you can actually see space between the runner and the shortstop. So that is kind of a unwritten, unplanned time
Yes.
mechanism
too
to go
big.
ahead and pick the runner off at
But you
second
can
base.
also create the middle infielder creates the daylight by breaking. As soon as he gets in between you and the base, there's your daylight.
And the reason I like that play is because I don't have to go like that. I can just go from here and just run the second base.
So we have three plays here. We have the daylight play, we have the timing play, and then we also have the play which is going to involve the catcher. Three ways to try to pitch.
That's
a lot of ways, Greg, of trying to get these tricky runners. What did you say, buffoon runner?
Buffoon.